Hello everyone, I am Tessellating Hexagons, back with the more of the friend missions of the Kirby's epic yarn. Now, to speed things up, I am going to start cutting out the middleman here, and we are just going to have back-to-back missions, rather than going back and forth between Kirby and the mission, and then the intervening, the flat, and the loading screens, and I'm saying all this as if I'm actually capable of playing this game well, but my intention is just to speed things along, just because otherwise this will end up taking a hot forever. Exactly one, exactly hot, exactly forever. Now, I did wonder if you're going to hit the right thing. Kirby, you've let us all down, including yourself. You have literally descended onto the patch where there are crackers that are being made by Tumblr. Cha! And just like that, just as a proof of concept, I will see you in the next mission. Well, I suppose I will show you what fabric we get as well, but other than that. Next up we have Splash Beach, which I'd forgotten that the level was named that generically, to be perfectly honest. Oh god, it's the one with the variable tides. I am so not down with this. Okay, so here's one thing that I can't say I enjoy with these Carrie levels. The notion of, no, you must do all these button things. You must pull a red button. And that's the end of that instruction. But like having to put Carrie down and then pick her back up and put her down and grab a button and put her back up again. And it's like, no, I don't want to do the thing. I don't want to do the thing. Yes. That more or less summarizes my... See, I thought I'd have a fun time with these levels because it's just, oh hey, get to the goalie-ole, as opposed to the goalie, just the regular goal. Okay, that I will admit to being proud of, because that was a rather skill-uloid fluff your loaf. Fluff your loaf. Yeah, fluff your loaf. Fluff... $1 fluff your loaf. No, Kirby. Actually grab the thing when I tell you to aim your whip in a direction? Thank you. Kirby, stop letting the side down. I'm trying to have an episode be a reasonable length and you keep failing with the timings and stuff. Yeah. Fortunately, that was a rather forgiving level, and for that, I'm grateful. And so I will put at the end of the episode a montage of all the fabrics we get in the order that we get them. For now, see you in the next level. That next level, of course, being Secret Island. And this doesn't look fun right out of the gate because we're having to carry, and you can't carry things into the background as far as I recall. But then again, we can't go up into that way either. Oh, right, you're going to want me to throw her upwards. Good thing I noticed that. Otherwise, we would be having a very unfun time. Because you can't go up and to the left. You need to go up and around and this way and... Oh, really, Kirby? Letting the side down again, having to make me redo all of the stuff. So rude. So much stress and pressure and time limits. I do not cope well with any of the above. Just ask Austin on Sugar. He thinks it's adorable that as a child, there were several levels in Sonic Adventure 2 that I simply would not tolerate because they had time limits, and one of those ended up birthing its way as one of my favourite levels since. But that's a story for another time and another LP. But for now, onwards to, once again, the next level. That's surprisingly forgiving. I don't think that's going to last somehow. Oh, cozy cabin. I mean, it's an adorable level, but this should be fun. Please, can we just have a straightforward level that's just updrafts instead of me having to throw things in a fancy... You just don't, thank you. Instead of me having to throw things and avoiding the pink people. I mean, nothing personal against the pink people. Oh, good, we have the that to contend with. The house that sinks for some reason. Oh, yeah, right. Should have held on to that, shouldn't I? Oh well. At least we can throw Carrie this far and it didn't really make that much of a difference. I mean, sure, it cost us a bit of time, but it's fine. It's Cozy Cabin. A very stressful level, but the time limit stresses me out more, to be completely honestular and sincere, upfront, forthright, up jump the boogie, and various other directions that exist in places. Now I'm going to... Why did you turn away from me? No. I'm objecting to this, because everything was fine, and then the waddle-dee has the audacity to buy another brand of crisp. Or rather, turn away from me, as I was going in to grab the spear, which is what the game wants me to do, but then the game goes out of its way to make sure that I can't do what it wants me to do by defying me, and where is the throne? I need the throne. Why is the throne so far away from the exit of the house? Whew! Not stressful yet, but I mean, we're like halfway through Carrie's missions. It's gonna get worse, I'm sure. I mean, within all this, I will give... Oh. Oh no, I don't like this at all. I will give credit where it's duly due. Don't do it. No. No. At least between the various Kirby friends. Can you not? Can you not? Between the various Kirby friend missions. At least it... No, don't. Don't. I just said don't! Are you deaf? Are you ignoring me? Well, yes, you are. Oh, why do I even bother? So rude. Now, don't respawn. Don't respawn. Don't respawn. You need to be on this side. I don't care about the beads. But I do care about keeping Carrie, though. That's kind of the important part. Whew, but yes, at least the Kirby Friend missions encourage you to, like, learn how to play well and strategically, and I'm going to need a moment to get my thoughts together in the next level. What I was trying to say, despite that stressful lump of a little leveling, is the friend missions sort of encourage you to learn how to play, not just like how to play well, like sort of almost to speedrunner sort of degrees of like goodness. Carrie, why do you have to bounce? We could be so much further in this level if you'd just keep still, honestly. So rude. But yes, like, you know, Carrie encourages you to, like, sort of time manage and learn how to throw things skillfully. Oh, no. And, like, to learn enemy behaviors and such like. Like the pink ones, who, up until now, I mean, sure, they're kind of a nuisance in other Kirby games, but in this one they've not really been anything other than something for you to bump your face against. But... oh, that was actually fairly easy. I said that was actually fairly easy. But, like, you know, and Beatrix teaches you to, you know, manage your time management and get the beads. Zeke teaches you to look everywhere. Buster, I guess, teaches you how to look for enemy weaknesses. And, Mara, I guess, would just teach you how to speedrun. In theory. Bearing in mind, this is like a rather forgiving sort of introduction for a young child, Lloyd, honestly. You don't get to keep your bow and arrow if you're going to not only get in my way, but also get in my way. Like, get in my way in two different flavors of getting in the way. So rude. See, now I'm all out of whack with the windy woos. I'd like to get to my destination in a feasible sense of time. I suppose that's another thing that, that you learn from transporting Carrie. That Kirby has a much greater sort of throwing arm than you might give him credit for based on, you know, stuff. Like, yeah, you have to sort of, like, throw Carrie upwards. And this teaches you to appreciate just how high you can throw Carrie to get her to her destination, and I disappreciate being thrown away from my destination like this. Kirby, please. Kirby, please. Kirby, please. Thank you. It doesn't help that you can bop your head on the higher up, flag banners. Bag flanners. Bag, a flannel bag. A flannel bag. A carpet bag. Mary Poppins. And other trains of thought that I could have and will have because I'm me. Well, someone out there loves me for it anyway, I'm sure. Kirby, no. Kirby. See, for all my bitching about Chucker Conroy at the end of the previous episode, I sure do sound like him scolding his cat sometimes. Wait, I mean, I say that. As someone who has also fairly recently lost a cat, is Kirby the one who, he no longer has? For personal reasons? I don't remember. I don't want to sound insensitive. I'm fine with sounding insensitive about him not studying British culture, but okay, I'm gonna stop with that now. I swear it's getting old. And that's it. Carrie only has 12 levels, which is a lot fewer than I was expecting. We're only like halfway through the episode. So, I'll show on screen now a montage of all the rewards you can get from her. Well, all the ones that I've shown in this episode, that is. And, like, if you want to see all the rewards that she offers, then just look through the... I know I've sort of done a shit job with this Let's Play, like, organising where I do the friend missions and when, but Anyway, back to the montage, I guess, with Buster's first mission at Rainbow Falls, except it sounds like I'm about to stop talking, but I need to carry on talking because I'm commentating live and we're doing Buster's missions. I thought they'd all have 20 missions. I'm glad they don't. This means that I'm going to be here for like 1 episode fewer. And also, there was a moment there where I was just expecting Buster to just emerge and... Well, I mean, of course he's going to emerge, he's right there, but like... I'm still conditioned to carry my friend to the goal. And that I can't say I appreciate, because honestly, Carrie's so entitled that she needs to go to places and... You're an enemy. You can stop. I would talk about how you must cease, but no. You must acquit, because this is enemy court, and I am Judge Kirby. Like Judge Judy, except I don't know anything about Judge Judy. Judge Rinder. I know nothing about Judge Rinder either. Well, I mean, there's the obvious, I guess. I mean, obvious insofar as if you were to tell one trivial factoid about Judge Rinder, that's the one thing about him that I know. I don't think, well, no. The other thing that I know is I don't think he's actually a real qualified judge, but hey, it's television. I only even know of his existence because of Strictly Plum Flouncing, which is that one TV show that people watch sometimes. I only watched that because there was that one politician in it, and even then, I didn't watch it for the same trashy reasons as people who usually watch dancing politicians. I'm being really cagey about this. I watched Strictly Come Dancing once, but I don't usually, okay? Anyway, to the next mission, I guess. We're making really good time. Now, for the purposes of timing out this episode, I actually have the stopwatch on my phone in front of me, which I've been pausing in between, like missions, just so I can get a rough idea of how long this episode's going to be versus how long I've been recording. And that's going to be a really interesting thing to look at once I'm done. But also, we don't have much time, we need to get 10 enemies, so, well, 8 more. Oh, apparently running into those counts. Well, luckily, because you can't die in this game, that means that, yes, brute force all the things. Now, how am I supposed to get you? Like that, I suppose. Well, with the tornado, I still remember... Oh, come on, Kirby. Get back in that tornado and get to your diddly-damn destination. Not twice. Yeah, you can cease, because, like, you've wasted most of my time in this level with your stupid poxy bow and arrow. Honestly, Waddle Dees are adorable, unless they're being little shits. Luckily, we can just run face first into those, and it doesn't even matter. I mean, I think there may be a chance that if you take damage, it costs you time. Luckily, get out of the wall. Luckily, it doesn't matter. I mean, I do take exception to how much damage I took in that mission, but it's over now. What I was trying to say is, I look forward at the end of this episode to comparing the time on my recording to the time on my phone, just so I can tell you how much time we've saved by me cutting out the menus and such like. Because, I mean, it's been a hot while already. I will tell you that much. Kirby, get down there and fight the fourth. I think these missions, more than any, I've spent just blaming Kirby. But to be fair, it's because I'm telling the game to do stuff and the game's not cooperating. Now, wait, if I describe it like that, it makes me sound like I'm being a fuffy, pissy child. Or, to use the words of a certain black and white bear, being all pissy potty and such like. Well, the such like was my own addition to this compendium of thought words, but still. Slail? Because I mixed up the words for slug and snail there, in case you couldn't tell. Because of course, slugs only form when enough dust builds up in a single club for a while, and then it gains sentience. Sapiency. Sapiopomp. Sapiopomp. It's like a egg. There's probably some stuff down into the... Oh, you're a friend. I will end my friends. It's what I do. Don't be friends with me, for I will end you. And there is a friend over there. Waddle do, more like waddle don't. Hee hee hee. That was more forgiving than I thought it would be. Bring it on, Buster. Bring the next level. Okay, the requirement here is 10 enemies in 40 seconds. That's an average of 1 enemy every 4 seconds. I don't trust myself to keep up with an average goal that lofty. Especially if I miss several times in a row. You stop that. Honestly. I mean, I think I'm doing well so far. I'd like to think. I'd just, in general, I would like to think. Bearing in mind, if I take damage, that reduces my time. And that's not a fun time for anyone on time. Yeah. So I'm behind on average, but I think we could do it. Unless I'm not behind on average, I'm not really paying that much attention. That was swifey. Oh, I did it anyway. Never mind, this is going well. Oh, Buster. Yeah. Piano. Woo! You know, I really do apologize for the quality of my commentary in this episode so far. But, like, in my defense, even though in the real world I will have been 21 for several days by this point, can you not? Thank you very much. I did not get hit there. What is with that bullshit hitbox? I'm actually still only 20 at the time of recording this. Wow, that's just the gimmick of this level then. Hadouken ducks that don't let up with their ridiculous hitboxes and... Okay, so... An appendment to that statement. Their fireballs have ridiculously over-generous hitboxes. Their actual bodies have ridiculously under-generous hitboxes. Well, that's just rude. I'm trying to do this in a timely manner and you're not enabling me. Go, my bat friend. Heat them. Heat them with peoples. Wait, that's almost words. That's just me in a nutshell. It's Tessex. It's almost words. Do I have to go up there? I don't want to go up there. What even was that nonsense? I didn't have to go up there after all. Even better. You die. Did it. Wow. Okay, this game expects less of me than I thought it would. Which is good, because it all evens out in a good, happy medium. To further add to my defense, it's also, like, 11 in the evening on, like, World Tiger Day, so, you know, that's a fun little distraction. And I've been having to man the stopwatch, which, that's not fun, because at university in the past, I've had to man timers and such like, and I'm hoping there are more enemies than I need here, because otherwise I'm doing very badly. But, yeah, this is why I can't be trusted as a PA for television. I don't trust myself with timers and stopwatches when having to focus on more than one thing. And I think I had another excuse as well, but that's all you're getting for now. Oh goody, another one at Splash Beach. You know what, I'm already getting vibes of this level that it's going to be like the nighttime version of what goes up from Mario Party 6. Oh good, you want me to get the needle, and it was facing the wrong way, again. This game hates me. But I think, I want to believe that Buster's time limits are deliberately forgiving, because if you take damage, you lose time. And I want to believe the game has faith that, you know, it gives you a little bit of room for error just on the if-in-case chance. I mean, I don't know if it would be so forgiving, but I want to believe. Oh, I think there were 16 enemies there altogether. Well, whoop-de-doo. That went better than expected, for the reasons that I probably just said. Probably, maybe, I don't know. Now, I've been meaning to mention for a couple of levels, but as you will find out in due course, one of those levels yielded a fabric designed after the Hadouken duck enemies, as I've been calling them. And Kirby grabbed the shark, thank you. And it turns out that they're actually called dandans. So, you know, I don't know what you're supposed to take away from that, actually, but you know. Oh, good. I had a feeling that level would be less forgiving than it was. Of course, I'm collecting all these beads. It doesn't even matter because they don't count. I'm like, these levels are so ungenerous. On one hand, this is Mission 10. On the other, this is only Snowy Fields. I don't know how many more levels Buster has. I'm probably going to have to call it after this episode then, just judging by the time that we've achieved in this episode, and it just means that I can have a reasonable balancey of episodes. Like, if I do half of Buster's levels now, and half in the next episode, and the other, like, the rest of the next episode is Mara's levels, then that should balance out, in theory, if I can stop falling and ergo stop failing. Honestly, this is so rude. But then again, it expects me to fail and take damage, so it's fine. I could kill 8 frosty people in 10 seconds, I promise. Once again, it's one of those infinite respawn levels, so it's... Actually, this isn't as bad as I thought it would be. That's okay. It expects less of me once again. And that I appreciate. How many more levels are there? Okay, I'll do one more. Of course, you just know that the level I decide to stop at will be the one before the last one. And that's just how it goes, I think. To quote a certain Hungarian singer, who I won't specify the name of just so I can be esoteric and hipsterlicious. As in, like, actually that kind of works as a portmanteau, doesn't it? Like hipster delicious, but hipster, yes, everyone got the joke, but, you know, like scandalicious. For the same reason, except instead of hipster, it's everyone got the joke, Tess. But yes, it is just gonna, excuse you, it is gonna end up being that the level I stop at is the penultimate one anyway, but excuse you! There were so many times I got frozen there where it wasn't even my fault. Die, Kirby. Okay, that turned dark quickly, but still, rude. See, that isn't so hard if you just don't get frozen every 5 seconds, which causes you to lose 5 seconds, and therefore you lose in 5 seconds. Anyway. Yep, there are still more, but those can all wait for the next episode, because then, in theory, there's some balance. I don't know, I tried. Knowing me, there's going to be like 57,000 Mara levels, so I'm going to call it here, just for the sake of my own sanity, really. I mean, Buster's levels aren't that bad, I will give him credit there. Certainly better than Carrie's. But, for now, I will do the usual thing of saying that I have been and will continue to be Tessellating Hexagons, and in the next episode, hopefully, the last or something very close to the last of the bonus friend people levels. 4 enemies in 15 seconds, I'm not looking forward to that. Before I end though, if it interests you, at this point there's about a 10-minute gap between my stopwatch and my actual recording time, so I've saved you like 10 minutes of menu. Okay, see you in the next one.